Hey peeps, good morning. I just wanted to touch base. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. We're heading to a Fill-A-Bag Media sale $5 ordeal. It sucks outside. I don't know. We're gonna figure out our day, but that's our plan for this morning. It officially sucks outside, but we can vestibule it up until the sale opens. Oh, here's the stampede. Thank you. Usually the kings are right over here and I don't see any. Now we get to go home and do the "do I have this one already" spiel, which is fun. I grabbed two. Rich found a good one. Cool. If anybody wants a recommendation for a really good book set in like a winter theme, I'm a very themed reader. Like right now I really want to read spooky stuff. It's, you know, spooky season. Night Circus, great winter book coming into that season. Just thought I'd let you know. It's not a big haul. The last 2 times we went it wasn't big. I only bought one bag, $5. This is neat. Old Ann Arbor town. I actually want to sift through this. It's pictures of Ann Arbor from back in the day, which I just find extremely neat. I love old architecture. I love the history of places. It's just cool. So this one definitely is going to be a keeper for the moment, and then I will probably stick it up on Facebook Marketplace or something. Before I go, I've never heard of, but it just sounded good. Corey and Kyra didn't fit in with anyone else in their small Alaskan town, but they fit together. So when Corey's family has to move away, she makes Kyra promise to stay strong during the long, dark winter to wait for her return. Except days before Corey is set to visit, Kyra dies. Corey is devastated and confused. The entire community speaks in hushed tones about the town's lost daughter, saying her death was meant to be. And they push Corey away like she's a stranger. Corey knows something is wrong. The town is lost. The town of Lost is keeping secrets, chilling secrets that will lead to a difficult truth Corey never saw coming. I don't know. It just sounded good. And it's like winter themed. We're going into winter. I know that I've said that before. I am like a season reader. I grabbed this one because I know Christmas is coming up. Debbie Macomber. I read a couple of her things. I think they were all holiday related, like romances, and they were all super good. Anne Rice, Interview with the Vampire, I do not have listed, so this is a really good one. I looked through all the shelves and didn't find any Stephen King the first 2 times around, and didn't find any Anne Rice. Or just like, I found some Anne Rice. What? How? How did I miss these? So that's a good one. Memnoch the Devil, which is also not listed. It's a little beat-up vintage copy, which is awesome. I love the beat-up copies. I'll show you the copy of Night Shift that I'm reading right now. Let me grab this real quick. I'm not even sure where I got this copy, but, like, it is legit falling apart. I don't care. I'm still full-on reading it. Harlan Coben, No Second Chance. Now, I read, oh gosh, what was it? Hold please, because I'm going to forget the names of these books, and I need accurate info real quick. Luckily, I keep tabs of all my books on Instagram. If anybody wants to follow my Bookstagram account, let me know, and I'll put the info down below. Interesting. I finished this in October of 2021. I don't know why it's not letting me click on it, though. Harlan Coben Caught. I listened to it on audiobook. Man, it was super good. And after that, I started grabbing all the Harlan Coben books that I've seen at these book sales and things and stuff. And they don't sell super quick. So I'm like, okay, well maybe that was a fluke. And it was just that book that was good. And then the last book that I read, like this was the last book I finished, Harlan Coben's I Will Find You. Dude, I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. Still super good. This one I have never read and I don't have it listed. So I did grab it. I don't know why these don't sell better. Like, what's the deal with that? Is this a author that people don't necessarily know about? Because both the books that I've read of his were super good. Check out some Harlan Coben, guys. Innocent in Death. I don't know if I have this one. We'll have to look. I also am not sure if I have Brotherhood in Death or Abandoned in Death. If I have any of these, I'll just sell the other copy, or I'll keep the one that's in worse condition because I don't care, and I'll sell the better condition one. So, I love that series. God, I love that series. And we got some Stephen King's Roadwork, Sleeping Beauties, and Everything's Eventual, all in paperback. This one tends to hang around a while. Those two should sell fairly quick for $5 each. Bras and Broomsticks. I know nothing about this book, but it is spooky season. It's October, so I'm actually going to try to get this listed today for like $5 with free shipping and just try to get rid of it pretty quick. Because it definitely, obviously, has something to do with a witch. Hence the Bras and Broomsticks. Sea Swept by Nora Roberts. If you guys didn't know, Nora Roberts is J.D. Robb. J.D. Robb is Nora Roberts. I did not want to even give her a chance as an author because she's just so hyped out, and everything you hear is like, you know, she's a romance author. That's wrong. I mean, she does write some romance, but she writes a whole bunch of other stuff too. The Death series that I'm reading, that's about a, it's set in the future in like 2058, I think is where we're at right now. And it is about a detective who marries a rich guy. So, I mean, there's a little bit of romance with like her rich husband, but really every book is about a case she's working on, and because she's like a homicide detective, it's all about murder. It's such a, I'm so hooked on that series. Sea Swept is book 1 of the Chesapeake Bay saga. It's a saga. I have not heard anything about that one, so I can't really say much about it. I'm also a sucker for Nicholas Sparks. Safe Haven I have read, and I've seen the movie. It was really good. Both were really good. The book and the movie followed each other fairly closely. It was very good. And I don't think I have this one currently, so I can get this one listed. It never really lasts all that long. Again, with the Harlan Coben. Coming to Netflix? When was this? Did I miss this? Copyright 2007. I might have to look into that. And then I might have to read the book and then watch whatever it is. If it's a movie, I don't know. I don't know anything. Do you guys know? I need to know. Anne Rice, Tale of the Body Thief. I don't think I have this one listed anywhere either. So, looks like I'm going to be listing books for a minute. The Choice. I don't know if I have this one or not, to tell you the truth. I'm going to have to look. Kate Atkinson, Life After Life. Super good book. I've read it. And I believe it was a long time ago. If I remember correctly, it was set in like World War II era. Let me see. On a cold and snowy night in 1910, Ursula Todd is born to an English banker and his wife. Ursula dies before she can draw her first breath. On that same cold and snowy night, Ursula Todd is born, lets out a lusty wail, and embarks upon a life that will be, to say the least, unusual. For as she grows, she also dies, repeatedly, in a variety of ways, while the young century marches on towards its second cataclysmic world war. Okay, yeah, so there was World War II in there. Does Ursula's apparently infinite number of lives give her the power to save the world from its inevitable destiny? And if she can, will she? Startlingly imaginative, darkly comic, deeply poignant. This is Kate Atkinson at her best, at her absolute best. Sorry, my nose is running. It sucks outside, so it's affecting my allergies. But yeah, it is really good. She like does things different in each life, makes it a little farther, does things a little different, dies. It comes back, does things a little different, dies. It's just really interesting. And there's actually a book that follows this. It's not really a sequel because I believe it's her brother. I think that it follows. Don't quote me on that. I haven't read it. I do own it. It's on my shelf somewhere. One of my many shelves full of books because I'm a little bit of a book hoarder. But yeah, I also had a friend that read this recently and she also really liked it. So it's not just me. And then Rich grabbed some CDs. Billie Holiday from the original Decca Masters. Jazz is Dead. Jazz for a Lazy Day. Do we ever have lazy days? Jazz for a rainy afternoon. Jazz for when you're alone. Jazz for the quiet times. None of those are us. We're never lazy. We're never quiet. We're never alone. We have dogs.
Rainy afternoon.
It is raining outside, so that'll work. We'll have to listen to that one and that one only. So yeah. That is our little haul. Now I have to go out to the shed and dig for some boots. Well, that was fun. These are Jessica Simpson slouchy boots, and they sold on eBay for $17.99 plus the cost of shipping. They are a size 8B, whatever that means. I don't know. Jessica Simpson by Jessica. So yeah, I have had these listed for probably 5 years. And you guys wonder why I freaking hate selling shoes. 5 years. I garbage picked a huge tote full of actually really nice like boots and shoes. And I sold some fairly quickly, I guess. And then the rest are just sad. I think this is probably the last pair or close to the last pair from that tote of shoes. It was a really, really, really high-end neighborhood. Yeah, anyway, 18 bucks plus the cost of shipping. Did I make any money? Nope. Probably lost money at this point. It is what it is. You can't always win in this game. So yeah, gonna get these ready to go out. And then on Etsy, we sold this freaking huge crucifix for $40 plus the cost of shipping. I believe this was a rummage sale pickup, so we didn't pay much for it. Pretty stoked on the 40 bucks, I gotta say. And we have another big one that we got at a estate sale that I can list now. Sorry if my hand's shaking. I don't mean to make you guys dizzy. I'm just doing too much at once. So on that note, I'm going to actually get to getting, and I'm going to sign you guys off. Hope this was entertaining for you. I know some people are just not into books, and this is probably really boring. I love books. I've always loved books. It was my New Year's resolution like 3 or 4 years, I think it was 4 years ago, to get back into reading. Boy, did I. I'm a little obsessed. I love reading. It is like such an anxiety relief for me. Especially now with a baby dog that gets into freaking everything like she is doing right behind me. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next. Bye!